What's up YouTube, it's your old school expert, and today I've got a really nice video. This is a huge collection that I recently made a deal with one of my followers on Instagram to sell it for him, and we're both gonna profit, so it's gonna be great. There's some really nice old school cards in here, so we're gonna bust it open. I haven't seen everything that's in here. I thought I had, but I was clearly wrong. So there's some great cards in here. We're gonna pop it open and just kind of take a look. And then if you're interested in buying any of these cards, they will be on my sales page, and you can find the link to that Instagram on down below. So hit me up there. I will be posting them for sale, but you're more than welcome to hit me up and ask for making offers and stuff like that. So we haven't, me and the seller have not come to a full agreement yet on price, because that is very dependent upon condition with these cards. So that is something we're still working out, but that'll be worked out soon, as soon as I can see what condition the cards are in. Oh, he taped it really well. There we go. Because as you guys know, I mean, the difference between an old school near mint card and lightly played card can be several dollars, even hundreds of dollars. So condition is everything, and that's why it makes it so hard to offer an appropriate amount where I have a good deal and then the seller has a good deal if I don't actually see the card in person and see its actual condition. All right. He said he packed it up really well, so I think he definitely did. Looks like there's a box within the box, so that's cool. I'm just gonna do this. Kind of let it come out that way. There we go. All right, look at that. The box within the box. Peel away all this padding. It's very well packed. I'll flip it back over because this would have been right side up if that's the way he intended it to be. And then we'll be very careful. This is some really strong tape. I don't want to stick the razor too far in there and end up cutting something we shouldn't be cutting. Wow, looks like the first 5 minutes is going to be just me struggling with opening this box. It's extremely well packed though. I definitely give him credit for that, which I do appreciate, because it's important to protect the integrity of the cards. Shouldn't be anything mind-blowing in here. It's just some cool old school stuff, which sells well these days because there's so many collectors out there, you know, getting back into their nostalgic days of Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and whatever. So let's see, we got a deck box. Cool, cool. Maybe get some old school duels going in here. It's pretty awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. So we'll set those aside. And then, oh, got some penny sleeves. Nice, that's awesome. Very cool. Those are great. I use those a lot for selling stuff, and then you can use them for PSA. Ooh, and some top loaders. These are actually kind of hard to find these days. That's awesome. So much foam trying to set it. There's another deck box in case I didn't show that. And we got a baseball card album. So at least that's what it says. I'm assuming there's not baseball cards in it. And then ooh, it actually has a Yu-Gi-Oh on the front. I think I used to have one of those when I was younger. And then this one has Magic the Gathering on it. But I'm again assuming this is all Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So I think that's it. That is the box and the collection. And I guess we'll just get started going through all this stuff. It's not too much, which is great. So we'll set the packing stuff aside, and let's go through the deck boxes first. I'm really interested to see. I like seeing old decks and themes and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. There's a lot of cards. All right, let's do a few at a time. So we got limited removal, a couple of those, original prints, backup soldiers. Beast of Talwar, really cool. Gearfried the Iron Knight. There's an Imperial Order, 2 of them. I think this one's a reprint. Oh, 3 Imperial Orders. So this is a bunch of Pharaoh Servant stuff, so I don't think it's a deck. If it is, it's a very strange deck. That's the first edition, it's pretty cool. Getting into some other sets now. Destiny board, very cool card. Kaiku, love it. Mage Power, United We Stand, some good stuff. Dark Spirit of the Silent. Masked Beast, I love that card, very cool card. Gemini Elf. Yamada Dragon, first ed, cool. Yada Garasu, very nice. Gotta love the Yada Lock. Injection Fairy Lily, cool. Ryu Senshi, good for GOAT format. Fusion decks. Lava Golem, first ed, that's nice. Ring of Destruction. So yeah, some good stuff in there. So it wasn't a deck, it was just in a deck box, which is fine. I'm not necessarily disappointed that it's not a deck. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. Ooh, and we've got a pretty beat up, but original LOB Red Eyes Black Dragon, Unlimited Edition, pretty cool. So that's like a nice little like binder card or like, you know, a throw in. It's not something, I mean, it's pretty damaged, but worth keeping because, you know, it was loved. So let's go with that section of it. Got Invader of the Throne, that's a first. SRL and then MRL, Forceful Sentries. Pretty cool, you can see the difference there. Delinquent Duo, really nice. Ooh, the first ed, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I did see that there's one of these in here, so that's really nice. That's a card we'll pull aside and check the condition because that's one that can be pretty valuable. First ed called the Haunted. It does have some playware, but it's first ed, which is cool. And a couple of first Goblin Attack Forces. Very nice. So I'm not going to look at the condition of everything right now. That'll come later. Just like as a general, I'll just go through them pretty quickly. Monster Reborn. There we go. That's another one I knew about. This first ed Monster Reborn is a wavy print, so that's awesome. We'll set that aside. A Gaia the Dragon Champion. This might be a reprint. It looks a little different. I don't know. Trihorn Dragon. So some cool LOB stuff. Really nice. Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's cool. Curse of Dragon. That looks to be wavy as well, so that's really nice. And then Blue Eyes, I think this is a reprint. It looks like a reprint because it's got the kind of yellowish rather than gold lettering. And then we've got a left leg of the Forbidden One, right arm, right leg, and then the right arm, and of course the Exodia himself. So LOB Unlimited Exodia set, pretty sweet. Suijin, that one's first. It's a lot of really just old school, awesome, nostalgic cards in here. This is really cool. First ed Magic Jammer. Beast Skull Dragon, love that card. Really nice. Karibo, first ed, very cool. Then we got that Gate Guardian. It's nice. First ed Serpentine Dragon, we'll set that aside. Check some conditions on those. Awesome, so there's some really great stuff in here. Both first ed and unlimited. So obviously first ed stuff is worth quite a bit more, but you know, unlimited is picking up in popularity as a lot of collectors just kind of shun the first edition stuff because it's so expensive, and I don't blame them for that at all. So it looks like we've got some rares. So first ed there. Some Metal Raiders, Magic Ruler rares, really awesome. Very cool, very nostalgic. Prohibition's a decent rare. I think it sees some play in the metagame. The End of Anubis, that one might be a reprint as well, I don't know. It just has that kind of that look to it. Hey, first edition enemy controller, that's nice. Pot of Greed. Awesome. Oh, we got a Breaker, Magician's Force, Luster Dragon. First ed Spell Counselor, that's pretty cool. And a Amazon of Swordswoman. And then an unlimited MFC Dark Magician Girl is really nice. Dude, that's not first. That would be a very expensive card. Some Tribes. A lot of MFC hollows, that's nice. It's a good set. Some Dark Crisis stuff. Exodia Necros first edition. We'll set that aside. And then first edition Vampire Lord, also very nice. Hopefully those are in good shape. Dark Magician of Chaos. Such a badass card. Love the artwork on that. It's one of my favorite artworks in the game. Very good looking card. And it was a very powerful card back in the day. A lot of combos that you could do with it. That's why they had to change the wording on it, give it an errata, and then allow it back into the TCG. All right, so now we got a binder here. It's a 9-page binder. That's pretty cool, a little Mobius action. Ghost Knight of Jekyll for Stead. What else we got here? So we got the Creator and the Perfect Machine King are ultra rares. Ultra rare Horus up there. Oh, sorry, bumping the camera. Awesome. So Silent Swordsman, and then the Gearfried is an ultimate rare. That's really nice. So I'm gonna try to go a little quicker. It's already been about 10 minutes, so I apologize for taking so much time with this. This is a really nice collection. It's got some great stuff. Nothing like insane, no, first edition Blue Eyes or anything, but I'm gonna try to make some room here. But it's just got so many cool, nostalgic, old school cards. It's just one of those collections that is not worth, $1 million, but it's just so nostalgic and fun to look at. I'm trying to adjust the camera a little bit so that you guys can see this. Maybe if I don't want to mess with it. All right, Frostosaurus, that's a really cool ultimate rare. I like that a lot. I like ultimate vanilla monsters. This is a Shadow Infinity Uriah. It's ultra rare, and same with the Hammond. There's an ulti there. Aquaneos ultimate or ultra rare. Blackwing Elf and the Raven ultimate. So pretty cool stuff, man. It's really good cards. Looks like some Hidden Arsenal stuff. Unity, that's a really cool card. I like that. I just love the artwork on it. Very reminiscent of the first season of the anime. Dark Magician original from SDY. SDK Blue Eyes. Looks like it's got some play, but it's still a desired card. People like that card. Got some Master Collection stuff going on here. That's really nice. We got Tinzo, BPT Tinzo. We got BPT Summon Skull, XYZ Dragon Canis. We got a lot of BPT stuff. Here's the Red Eyes. This is Forbidden Legacy 1, which is the only Forbidden Legacy they did. Kuribo and Blue Eyes, and then Dark Magician. So you got all three there, which is pretty awesome. Cosmo Queen and Millennium Shield, very awesome cards as well. I am going to keep the seller of this collection private, but I just want to give him an anonymous shout out. This is a really awesome collection. I just love how original it is. And again, it may not be the most valuable collection, but in my opinion, value is not everything. So there's just so much. Look at all this nostalgia here with all these cool old video game promos. It's very nice. Of course, got to have the Sphinxes, right? Everybody's got the Sphinxes. Island Turtle, that's a super short print. Those are really hard to get. This whole page is short prints or super short prints, like that's a super short print as well. Cool, that's an awesome binder. Very fun to go through, really nostalgic binder. Let's see. What is next? We'll go with this baseball cards one and save the little Yu-Gi-Oh one for last. All right, so we've got some rares. Looks like DB1 maybe, or DR1. There we go. DR1 stuff. Not sure if this is all gonna be rares, but it looks like it might be a binder of rares. A lot of like late original series, early GX rares. That's kind of cool, the McDonald's Pack 2. They didn't put any hollows in that set. It was all rares and commons. All right. Oh, look, he's got the H-E-R-O to spell out the hero. Sorry if that was kind of off camera. I was not even paying attention and just enjoying it, so apologize if that was off. So this is the last binder. It looks like this might be more rares, but maybe more geared towards original sets. So a couple of first eds too. It's always nice. With the rares, I mean, first ed rares really aren't worth a whole lot more than unlimited rares. unless you're talking like LOB, maybe Metal Raiders, but beyond that, it doesn't make a huge difference. They're all fairly cheap still. Some Final Action. Bottomless Trap Hole, such a nostalgic card. It wasn't that great when it first came out, but later on it became a very good card. Especially when special summoning became more of a thing and people were special summoning big synchro monsters and stuff like that. Bottomless became very useful. Got original Tsukiyomi. Some IOC stuff, pretty cool. So that's gonna do it for all the cards in this collection. It's a pretty awesome collection. So let's just really quickly at the end here, let's go through some of these cards and check some conditions, and hopefully they're good because that means more money for the both of us when we sell these. So that looks pretty good. Pretty clean looking card. Yeah, that's very clean. Awesome, awesome. So we'll set that aside. Nice Vampire Lord. Let's check this Exodia Necros. Good and pretty good. Yeah, these are very clean. I'm not talking like PSA 10 material. You know, I could look at some of them potentially for grading, but overall, I think we're just looking for, you know, good near mint to mint resale value. So it's kind of hard to, with the lighting I've got right now, it's kind of hard to capture the secret rare, but that does look pretty good. Yeah, fairly clean. This one's like a near mint. Maybe like very lightly played. So not too bad there. You got the Curse of Dragon Wavy. First edition. Pretty good looking card. It's nice. And then the back, yeah, it's not too bad. I'd say basically it's very lightly played. That's what I would say, very lightly played, maybe lightly played. It depends on your perspective and the way you shine the light, because if you shine it this way, it looks like more like lightly played. But on camera, I'm having a hard time getting the indirect light, and the indirect light, it looks a little bit different. So I would say lightly played on that one. Then the Monster Reborn, this one might be the most valuable card in the entire collection. But like I said, it all depends on condition, especially with older LOB stuff. So, you know, from my angle, this looks pretty good on the front. And the back's not too bad. I'd say lightly played again. You know, it's got some scuffing, so, but it's all kind of minor. If you guys want to see maybe like a close-up, it's just like a little bit of play wear there. So, and then right there. But other than that, there's not too much wrong with it. It's not in horrible shape. It's just, you know, minor play wear, dirt. I bet a lot of this stuff would come off if you just took a very sensitive like felt cloth and just kind of rubbed it. That gets a lot of the dirt off these things. And then with the Blue Eyes Tune, this card has gone up a lot in value recently. People have really been wanting this. So that one's in played condition, so that one's not great. But again, I'll see if I can get some of that. If any of that's dirt and not just scuff marks, I'll see what I can get off, and that can really help increase the value. So pretty awesome cards. Again, I hate to just sit here and talk about money because it's not all about money and value, but these are probably the best cards out of the set. There are a few other great ones in there that I will take out and look at, but these are some of my favorites from this entire collection. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the collection. Old school is always the best. And if you want to buy some of this stuff, keep an eye out on my Instagram channel. Again, the link is in the description. And as always, stay tuned for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos.